Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name is Tommy Wave, and today we'll be taking a look at Kharan's Control Hunter. This is probably one of the most curious decks we've seen this expansion. Doing something very different. I mean, Control Hunter is a much maligned archetype. It's people are often trying it out, but it's a bit of a meme that Control Hunter never really exists. Even at the height of like Deathstalker Rexar and things like that. I mean, you could argue that there were some Death Rattle Hunter decks out there that were a bit more controlling than others, but mostly it was kind of a chunky mid-range deck with a late game finisher. Didn't really focus too much on controlling the board. And I think that this deck might be a bit on the same level, but it certainly is trying to do something really different to what most hunters are doing at the moment. The big thing, a couple of things jump out as being very strange to me with this deck. Firstly, the secret selection. You got 2 Freezing Trap, 2 Rat Trap, 2 Snake Trap. I mean, I think for a long period of time, I think a lot of people would have considered secrets basically unplayable outside of cards like Wandering Monster, but also people consider Explosive Trap to be extremely good, and we're just not playing it, especially if the idea of these secrets is to stop you from dying in the early game. I mean, Explosive Trap can do a pretty good job of that, especially against a lot of the rogues, a lot of the beast hunters and mech hunters that are out there at the moment. And Rat Trap as well. I was really curious on this one, but I actually just jumped over to HS replays. Rat Trap, massively high played win rate percentage, massively high, which maybe speaks that maybe a lot of these tempo mage decks or a lot of these mage decks in general out there with a lot of these twin spells, maybe Rat Trap is the hot tech. Moving on from there, we've got this kind of nice 3-drop package with 9 lives. Mask Contender to give us a little bit of extra value. Deadly Shot, some kind of spot removal there. Pretty good if your opponent just jams a Mountain Giant as well. We've got 9 lives here with just a small Death Rattle package. We've got 1 Spider Bomb, 2 Ursatrons, so a little mech package going on there as well, which also includes Mechanical Whelp as actually one of the, once again, looking at win rates, played win rates, drawn win rates, mulligan win rates, Mechanical Whelp is right up there, so something to consider. But we've also got Safeguard in here, so kind of smaller selection of Death Rattles, but I think we're really just trying to value our opponent out here. Get another Spider Bomb, kill a minion, get another one, play it, use that one to trade, use it on an Ursatron, develop our hand, draw those Mechanical Whelps, draw the Zilliax, get closer, thin out our deck so that we can draw that zul'jin, which is kind of the main win. What I assume is the main way to win the game in this deck. We also got some nice value cards, Vargoth and Shaw at the 4-drop. Vargoth, kind of risky. I mean, we do have some targeted spells and some secrets in here, which he kind of non-bows with. But we've also got, like we said, the Deadly Shot there. We've got Animal Companions. We've got Unleash the Beasts. So if our opponent lets our Vargoth or our Shaw stay in play, we can get quite a lot of value out of them. Marked Shot as well in here to just help us control the game. Discover an extra spell, hopefully discover more removal, maybe chain together some more Marked Shots. Subject 9, not a full, we're not going to be drawing 5 with Subject 9 ever. We're only really going to be drawing 3, but I think it's really interesting. Obviously, this is a legend deck, so Kharan not super concerned with getting the most value out of the Subject 9, but just making sure that they are thinning the deck, protecting themselves. I think that's really, really quite interesting. And then we've got the top end here, which gets to 10 pretty quick with those Mechanical Whelps and Safeguards we talked about before. Unleash the Beast. 1 Varisa and 1 zul'jin. And Varisa, I think, is maybe kind of sticks out to me, as I don't really see... there's not a lot of spell damage in here. We've got the Rapid Fires, we've got the Marked Shots. So I think the Thoridal is only maybe a little bit of value, but it also could potentially let us close out the game a lot quicker than we otherwise would have been able to. So I think that's one of the cards we'll be keeping our eye on as well as we do go through these games. So without further ado, like I said, this is one of the really most interesting decks that I've seen. I have no idea how these things are going to play out. Big shout out to Kharan for the deck. Obviously, they did make it into Legends, so there has to be something behind this deck. So hopefully, by playing a couple of games, we can kind of find out exactly what's going on. Let's get into it. Okay, up against a mage here with Kharan's Control Hunter. We're looking for Mechanical Whelp, Mask Contender, Snake Trap, Deadly Shot, Vargoth, zul'jin. zul'jin in the opener. Rapid Fire, Animal Companion, Ursatron. So we'll keep this Vargoth. I'm a little bit skeptical, but I guess our opponent will have to answer it. Ooh, alright. Let's cross our fingers and hope that our opponent kind of does nothing. Plays a Mountain Giant, we kill it, and then life is good. Oof. Riveting action here. See if our opponent has like an Arcane Intellect.
Give me a quest.
Not Mirror Image? Well, if they don't have anything else, we get to Mark Shot it. Alright. Doing well, feeling good. Yeah, Unleash the Hounds is going to be great with all these Mirror Images out. I think we just slammed this Vargoth. If our opponent's planning on doing something proactive next turn, like Mountain Giant, or something like that, this Vargoth is pretty threatening. Double Unleash the Beast. Potentially double Deadly Shot. We can trade first as well.
What to do? What to do?
In fact, if our opponent just jams a Mountain Giant here, it might be the best thing for us. Come on. Come on! Show me the large lad.
I wonder.
Come on. Maybe they're just thinking about like fireballing this guy.
Runs out on me.
If we hit Leok, the Unleash is still not good enough, right? Because we'd have 5. Yeah. Interesting. So what value do we want to get this turn? Maybe we actually don't want to attack. Because our opponent can't Conjurer's Calling with a full board. So maybe we just Unleash the Beast and pass.
I wonder.
Like now, if they want to make space, they have to trade off the Khadgar, or they have to like. Thanks.
Ready to
Uh oh. I don't think our opponent read their cards. Do kind of want to just play another Unleash the Beast to get more beasts. I guess we just let our opponent do some stuff. But what are we doing? Do we just want to play like a mechanical whelp? Safeguard? Yeah, we'll just play a mechanical whelp. Just in case our opponent has like a Flame Strike or something here. Oh, the other giant. The other white meat. Oh. Be reborn in the curse. Well, see if they want to trade their Khadgar off for a 6-drop.
Glowing smash! Glowing smash!
Now. Right between the eyes.
Alright. Good, because that's the one we wanted. Not sure about how I feel about this.
Arena's full. Beat it.
This costs 10, right? So they can't play it anymore? Good. We just got lucky with that deadly shot, I think. Just ridiculously lucky. Mechathon. Would love a spider bomb.
Beat it. Yeah, we're just probably dead here. Ugh, yuck.
still think we were right to not extend into our opponent's board with all those mirror images.
What to do? What to do?
Fortunately, these Spirit of the Tigers kind of let us down in a way. Is this enough? 28, yeah.
Well played. Masterful.
Interesting.
I can see it.
We had such a good handle of that deck, of the game early on, but the fact that these Tigers have 0 attack, I think we should have gone for an earlier Animal Companion to try and hit a Leok to maybe trade them off or something, because we just didn't have enough power in play or ability to put enough power in play to deal with our opponent. Even though we got lucky with that Deadly Shot. Oh, GG's.
Tremble before the might of the elves.
Okay. Up against a Rogue here. I think we'll keep the Rat Trap. Like I said, this is has a suspiciously high played win rate percentage, especially against Rogue, where we might get it off. Might get it off early, especially if our opponent wants to prep out something. It's also pretty good if we draw a Masked Contender. One.
Oh, up to no good.
Come on, friend. Do a bit more. At least they do have the lackeys now, so they could very easily trigger it this turn. Ooh, backstab attack evolve.
Oh, up to no good.
I think we just want another Unleash the Beast. Just lean on those two. These Unleash the Beasts to kind of help us out in that mid-game. And hope that our opponent triggers this Rat Trap sometime soon. Please! Take the cheese! Take the cheese! So our opponent's playing around Rat Trap now. At least I think with that kind of play, that our opponent might be playing around Rat Trap.
So many options.
If they draw that, that's good for us. That card is much worse than probably every card in our opponent's deck.
I take this. Oh, and that.
Catch you soon.
What can I blast for you?
It's pretty good. So now everyone can trade with this and they get in for some extra damage. Interesting they didn't attack first. They lost 2 damage there.
Who to shoot?
My pack will hunt you down.
Maybe we should have traded there. In hindsight, yeah, I think we should have traded. We're really just hoping to open up enough space here where we can, like, unleash and then freezing trap. Alright. Is this where our opponent drops all the saps? Plays something else and saps our rat? Wow, haunting visions. This could get dicey.
Catch you soon.
Wow, betrayal off of haunting visions. That's so sick. Yeah, traded. The only way for us to win might be to draw their zul'jin in the next 2 turns.
So many options.
What are our opponents trying to do with this Necrium blade? I assume it's for the mechanical whelps, and might be some other mechoids in there.
Blood and plunder.
They're testing for rat.
Catch you soon.
Sprint is pretty dangerous, especially if they draw the other South Sea deckhand here, if they're playing it.
Blood and plunder.
What to do?
Sucks that those Dread Corsairs kind of goofed up our Varisa. If we had anything else to attack, we could have taken them both down with 2 rapid fires. Gonna need that sweet zul'jin right off the top. Don't understand. Like, our opponent's got to be really close to lethal here. They have 6 in play. They only need to do 12. 9 mana. I mean, they've used both preps. That's might be what's making it difficult. But surely our opponent's loaded up with eviscerates and...
Halt! Who goes there?
You soon.
There's mechanical world. Our opponent playing around Rat Trap like their life depended on it. Snakes. I don't think there's anything we can do. We can try and, like, do him a trick. Make them think that maybe one of these is a freezing trap. Make them, I don't know, do a thing, I don't know. Antony, RNG no death. I think we're gonna die. I think we're pretty dead. Game Cat, damn it, I dozed off. Well, you've joined us at a terrible time. Fortunately, our opponent did a really fantastic job of actually playing around that first Rat Trap.
Unity, precision,
Alright, come on, friend. You've overstayed your welcome.
Masterful. I concede.
Yeah, opponent did a really good job of playing around that Rat Trap early on, which I think we probably needed to go off a turn or two earlier just to keep up with our opponent. Even though we just had Unleash the Beast after Unleash the Beast after Unleash the Beast, the fact that our opponent was still able to deploy multiple threats whilst also not playing 3 cards per turn is really good. Really good. Well played to our opponent.
Tremble before the might of the elves.
Okay. Up against a mage here. I think we'll keep Vargoth, and actually, do we want to keep all of these? Yeah, I think we'll keep all of these. This episode's question comes to us from the Game Cat, who is in chat right now, I believe. This is on Zapchant's Budget Murloc Shaman. We had a lot of fun with that deck. They say, another super video. I'm skeptical about Reign of Toads, though. If you need to play it, Plan A has probably failed, and this Plan B rarely saves you. I can get behind that. I can kind of agree with that. I think that that's kind of the same logic that I apply to, or the same reasoning that I apply to Savannah Highmane. Sometimes, that if you're playing this card, it's probably not going to get you out of it's probably not going to get you out of a lot of situations. It might get you out of some, but not a lot. I will say that Reign of Toads is an excellent budget option. It's only a common, I believe. So if you, especially for a budget deck, can totally take the place of, you know, maybe a more aggressive or a better kind of mid to late game option. Yeah, I think if in a full-on, proper, aggressive budget, aggressive Murloc deck, not a budget deck, I would definitely cut the Reign of Toads. Don't think we want to be goofing around with any, what is it, storm chasers or anything like that. But just on its own, you know, if you're a budget player, budget Shaman player, definitely jam some Reign of Toads. They're fantastic. So some kind of control magey deck, making our rat traps a fair bit worse. Wimcare7, hi Tommy, first time catching you live. Love your YouTube comment. Oh, thank you so much. It's always good to have someone from YouTube come over. Of course, if you are watching on YouTube right now, you can catch us live on Twitch, Tommy_Wave. Usually on here about midday to 2 to 3 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. Brrr. Oh, it stops the twin spell as well. That's very interesting. Just don't want our opponent to get that Keysmith back with the freezing trap. It's a bit goofy. But yeah, good. Always good to have YouTube people popping on over, of course. What have you been playing lately? Been playing Hearthstone? What deck have you been playing? Have you been playing another game?
A new Valore
Oh, Sunriver Warmage. Our opponent knows what's up. Get this mechanical whelp in our dead pool, so any of our uh, 9 lives, be able to fish it back up. Give us a an animal companion. That's what we'd love. Animal companion off the top. Why aren't you dead? It's alright. Once this dies, we'll be able to Vargoth 9 lives and we'll have a great time. Gamecat, that deck skipped War Leaders, makes sense. Yeah, the budget Murloc deck had no War Leaders in it, so I think you gotta find something punchy. Although I do agree that the Rain of Toads doesn't exactly save you 100% of the time.
I wonder.
Good night, Tommy and chat. Have a great week. No worries, Jimbo. Always fantastic to have you. See you on Wednesday or Friday, hopefully. Hope you have a fantastic week as well. Stay strong.
A new Valore Delana.
Free of that blasted tower! Behold!
Hey, got some value plays. I like to play and watch Hearthstone and Mortal Kombat 11 at the moment. That's nice. I actually like... I try and watch a little bit of Mortal Kombat every year at EVO, whenever EVO's on. Give me some snakes. I love watching Sonic Fox play. Any fighting game they play, I'm immediately just interested in. And yeah, MK11 looks radical. Sounds like we're getting flame struck here, folks. Unfortunately, we are full on the board. If our opponent does have the flame strike, we at least get to keep one of our mechanical dragons. I think we'll get amongst it with a mechanical elf and animal companion, make our zul'jin a little bit better. Puts another death rattle out there if our opponent has another board clear. 7/7s for days. But yeah, Mortal Kombat looking really good. Maybe they'll trigger our rat this
A
time.
new Bolore
Politely.
Delana.
This Sun Reaver War Mage has not been having a great Sun Reaver War Day. What secrets do we have? We have a rat and a snake left.
To shoot.
I do want to play that snake. I think the only fighting game that I recently got really into, actually played myself, was Rising Thunder a couple of years ago. I really just liked how the way that they made inputs really easy, and to be honest, I mean that company got bought out by Riot. So you know what? If they make a League of Legends fighting game, even though I don't particularly like League of Legends, if they make a League of Legends fighting game using that engine, I'll be playing it day one. That the engine, the gameplay, the netcode was so sick, phenomenal. First Mortal Kombat I'm playing seriously. More of a Street Fighter player usually. Game is great though. Yeah, I played a lot of, not a lot of, I was really into Street Fighter 4 for a while. Love playing those big lads. Love playing Zangief.
Time runs out on.
Any character that has a lot of health, because I tend to make a lot of mistakes. And I need that expanded health pool to make up for all the mistakes that I make. Hey, opponent, if you could just maybe trigger this rat trap right here. It'd be fantastic.
I bring life. Right between the eyes.
Say the magic word.
Say the magic word. Open sesame. Yeah, who are you maining in Mortal Kombat? Or what characters do you like?
Welcome to this show.
Alright, 1,
Welcome to this show.
2. Blizzard? 3. Ah, they're gonna blizzard the rat.
Whoops.
Spirit of the flame, turn them to
Oh,
My magic will tear
Maybe not.
you apart.
oh, they got the rat. Here, our opponent for 6. I think we just want to kill this lad. Oh no, we shouldn't have attacked this. Now they can like ping and then do whatever. I went from Kung Lao to Jade to Cabal. Still love Jade, but I think I'll invest into Cabal for now. Is Cabal kind of like a keep away character? Was that what they were doing in Mortal Kombat 10? Alright, I think we gotta go for the zul'jin now. Opponent's got too much pep in their step. We can't have that.
Here comes a big axe.
Hooray!
You haven't tracked me yet.
Oh, take it. Take that. Get wrecked. Alright. Sitting pretty. Let's try and get there. Kowal has some nice projectiles, but he's up close. Ah.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Am I gonna pyroblast this? Are they gonna find a blizzard? That would be threatening. Oh gosh. Actual, factual blizzard. Nope, frost nova. That was in the deck too. Okay. Well, if our opponent has double pyroblast, they do just win. Beazel, what's going on? All the cuties are in the chat right now. We are playing some Control Hunter.
Speak to me.
Our opponent is furiously, fervently digging. And we are crossing our fingers and clenching our buttocks. Got that Christmas tree. Yeah, we got a half tree going on.
I wonder.
Is that this is the pyroblast? Yep.
Runs out on me.
So they still have a discovered spell. Oh my gosh, if they get another frost nova, I'll lose my mind.
This gonna hurt. This gonna hurt.
We're definitely getting pyroblasted this turn. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Runs out on me.
Yes. Come on. Come on, just a little bit more. Oh, please. Yes!
You win.
Yes! Yeah! Take that! Take that! GG! Well played, well done. Congratulations. You did well. Let's take a look at this deck. Alright, we'll take a look at this Control Hunter. That was a pretty intense game. Not gonna lie, my armpits are, whoo, they're done. Interesting deck. I'm liking the Houndmaster Shore. I'm liking the Vargoth. We didn't get to see Masked Contender too much. Yeah, I'm keen to experiment a bit more with this. I don't think I like this Varisa. I don't think she's doing enough for the deck. And we could be playing some more, you know, like we've only got one Deadly Shot in here. We've only got one Spider Bomb. We could kind of be expanding those up. Or we could look more towards some kind of other late game controlling elements. And ways for us to stay alive. Which there are plenty of. Plenty of weird things. Ysera. Even Sea Giants and things like that. Given the current meta, we might be able to dump those out if our opponent kind of overextends onto the board. But yeah, really interesting kind of deck. Oh, Halazi as well. I think that could be an interesting one. But I like it a lot. Big shout out to Kharan for sharing the deck. Of course, they did hit Legend with this deck, I believe. So hopefully we see a lot more people experimenting with the Control Hunter archetype, the Spell Hunter archetype. And yeah, if you are watching on YouTube, of course, all the links are in the description, including a link over to the Hearthstone deck article. Please jump over there, give Kharan a lovely +1, and leave a nice thoughtful comment, like I know you will. All of my details are down there as well, including a link over to Twitter. You can catch me. That's the best place to catch me if you've got a sweet deck you want to share. But until next time, please stay safe, stay wavy, eat the rich, and but see ya. I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out other ones over here, or come subscribe to the Wave Pool for more excellent times.